Well, today we are going to factor trinomials, and trinomials because there's 1, 2, 3 terms. Trinomials of the form x squared plus bx plus c and x squared plus bx minus c. Now, if the first and third terms have the same sign, then the middle term will be a sum. If the first and third terms have different signs, for example, here we have a positive, it's understood, and here a negative, then the middle term will be a difference. So let's deal with the sum first. So here we have x squared minus 7x plus 12, and that's going to factor. And so if it's going to factor, there's only one way it can happen. We're going to have the product of parentheses. And the first term will be x, and we'll check that out. X times x is x squared. Now, since the middle sign is negative, then both of these signs will be negative. The only issue we have now is what goes here and what goes here. So we'll take 12, the third term, and we'll look at all the factors of 12. 2 and 6 and 3 and 4. Now, which of these factors adds up to 7? And it turns out 3 and 4 adds up to 7, so now we know that this term is 3 and this is 4, or vice versa. Now let's check it out. X times x is x squared. Negative 3 times negative 4 is 12, and we'll look at the middle term. And the product of negative 3 and x is negative 3x. The product of x and negative 4 is negative 4x, and they add up to, they sum to negative 7x. So to restate it, x squared minus 7x plus 12 factors into x minus 4 times x minus 3. Notice, whether you lead out with x minus 4 or x minus 3, it makes no difference. Yes, the product is still x squared minus 7x plus 12. Now, let's look at something of the form where the first term is positive, the third term is negative, different signs. So this is going to factor, and it's going to be the product of parentheses. First term's going to be x in each case, but these two signs will disagree. So to find out, also we need to know what goes here and what goes here. So let's look at all the factors of 15, and they are 1 and 15, 3 and 5. And which of these sets of factors has a difference of 2? Well, it turns out it's 3 and 5. So we know we can put a 3 here and a 5 here. Then the next question is, who gets this negative sign, the 3 or the 5? Well, I'm going to say it's the 3 and a positive 5 here. Now we'll check it out. First of all, x times x is x squared. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And here we get the product of negative 3 and x is negative 3x. The product of x and 5 is 5x. And when we sum these, they have a difference of 2x. And that's what our middle term is. So then, to restate it, when we factor x squared plus 2x minus 15, we get x plus 5 times x minus 3. Notice I changed the order of x plus 5 and x minus 3. It does not matter whether you use this order or this order. The product is still going to be x squared plus 2x minus 15, and we are done.